So, hey, my good people, welcome to a market breakdown Monday session with me, where we are going to be breaking down price together, looking for any forms of opportunity, and also trying to understand what the market has been doing for the past few weeks or even months. But listen, I have something exclusive to tell you guys today. The Red Print movement has now launched its first ever giveaway program, which we can refer to as the Trade While You Earn. This is only exclusive to all the XNES traders. If you do not have an XNES trading account, please use the link on the description section to create your XNES trading account so that you can also experience the best gold trading platform, instant withdrawals and instant deposits. You get unmatched spreads, 24/7 live support, best security, less slippage, and more speed, which means we have an ultra fast execution platform. And also, for those of you guys that like to hold trades, note that Xness is offering us with a swap free. So, what is it that you need to do? If you already have an Xness trading account, please send me a DM as soon as possible. For those of you guys that are going to be creating your accounts from scratch, please, if you need help, send me a DM so that I can be able to help you create your Xness trading account. And if you have already created your Xness trading account, um, and there are some things, challenges that you're having, also send me a DM so that I can help you with any of those things. And listen, here are the things that we are going to be giving away to all the individuals that are going to be part of this prize giveaway program. But this is a giveaway for only 10 exclusive individuals. We are going to be giving away 2 laptops, 4 tablets, 2 mentorship programs, and a weekly cash giveaways. The only thing that you have to do is to open up your XNET trading account, fund your account, actively use the account, and then you get rewarded for doing that. So I'm looking forward to working with you. Why? Because of we are also doing something that is way too exclusive. Listen, we want you to grow. So we have actually introduced a separate program inside this program where we are going to be sharing our trades. It can be market breakdown sessions. We are also going to be having classes relating to trading psychology, your trading skill, your market breakdown sessions where we talk about market structure, your entry points, and other things that can help you to increase your win rate. We are also going to be having a risk management related sessions where we talk about your trading plan, your trading journals. We are going to have a scaling up plan session. We are also going to be having other exclusive classes. So make sure that you do not miss this one out. So you trade, you earn, and you also get free information. So create your XNET trading account, fund your account, trade gold, and become part of this prize giveaway. Other than that, let's get back into this video. So yeah, guys, let's start with our Market Monday breakdown session together. So firstly, I want to start with GPJPY because of I've seen most of you guys are actually trading this pair. So I'm just gonna be doing a minor breakdown so that you guys can be able to understand what is it that has been happening with GJ. And yeah, so with GPJPY, the reason why price is currently on a bullish structure, it is because of there is this point of interest here. So this demand area here, it's the one that is pushing price to the upside. So whenever price taps into this area here, this means that we are now shifting from what? From um an impulse to correction. We kept tap into our demand area, which means now we are moving into what? An impulsive structure. So it was impulse, correction, impulse. So if that's the case, then what does this mean? This means that we are going to be looking for a setup models inside what? Inside the impulsive structure. So inside this impulsive structure, one thing that I want most of you guys to understand is this. Inside this swing high here and possibly this swing low here, right? There is something called internal range liquidity. So the internal range liquidity will be the one that is going to be responsible for doing what? For giving us more opportunities within the market. So if we scale down to possibly a D1 time frame, right? A D1 time frame, you can see that, okay, there's what? An impulse correction, impulsive structure afterwards. So now what is it that you can see? You can see that, okay, there was what? There was this area here, which act as our reactional point. So this reactional point here, push price back to the downside so that price can come and do what? Price can come and respect this demand area here. So the reactional point created the correctional phase to bring price to what? To this demand area so that price can do what? Can push to the upside afterwards. So if you possibly change in between days, you'll see that yes, there is actually what? There is actually a point of interest here. So it taps into this area here, making this low here our temporary low. We can see that, okay, price then does what? Starts giving us that impulsive movement to the upside. Now, our target would definitely be at this level here, right? Our target would definitely be at this level. If we are targeting this level, what does this mean? This means that, okay, we are going to have a major break. So for this movement to actually come to the discounted phase, price has to break this level here and possibly find a supply area resting above this level here, right? Price has to do what? Find a supply area resting somewhere here that can do what? That can bring price back to what? That can bring price back to a possible point of interest at this level here, right? So price can be able to give us this type of price can be able to give us this type of what? This type of setup push into to the upside. So which means that, okay, this is something that we are most likely to see on price. So as you guys can see that, okay, now what is it that it did after the high elimination? So since all this high here, it also acts as our point of interest. This means that, okay, we get a retracement back down to what? To a possible demand area that price uses to do what? To push to the upside. So all of these areas here, they're internal ranges, which means price has to do what? Eliminate all of them, tap into a demand area. Possibly it's there on a 3-minute time frame. Let's check a 4-minute a 4-day time frame. There's nothing. 1-day time frame. Still nothing. Let's check maybe 1-week time frame. Nothing on a 1 week. Let's check a 6-day. 6-day time frame. Nothing. Okay, so we can see that, okay, on a 5-day, that's when we find what? A demand area here. So this is the demand area that price is most likely to do what? There's a demand area that price is most likely to come and respect, right? So this is my current anticipation on GJ. A push to the upside to a supply area to bring price back down, which means when price taps into this area, what you're gonna be looking for is a shift of price structure, right? A low elimination, a supply area, and then a push to the downside to come and eliminate what? All the internal range, and then the same thing at this level here, right? And then a push to the upside to come and eliminate that area there. So that's my GBP JPY price analysis. So let's move on to, I'm not sure. Let's see what else that we can analyze, man. So yeah, good people, let's take a break for now. Listen, the Red Print movement has now launched a prize giveaway program where you as an individual trade and earn. This is exclusive for only active Exness users. So if you have an Exness active trading account, please send me a DM. If you do not have, use the link on the description section. Create your Exness trading account so you can experience nothing but the best gold trading platform where you also get the following benefits: your instant withdrawals and instant deposits, unmatched tight spreads, 24/7 live support, the best class security, more speed on your execution, and less leakage. And you also be getting what? Your swap free. So open up your Xnet trading account, fund your Xnet trading account, actively use your Xnet trading account, and you will stand a chance to be part of the 10 guys that are going to be walking away with our exclusive things, which are, like I said, two laptops, 4 tablets, 4 exclusive mentorship programs, and they are also going to be we are also going to actually be giving away weekly cash giveaways. Right? What are other exclusive things that we are going to be giving to you guys? Listen, we care about your growth. So we have actually developed another program where we are going to be having market breakdown sessions. We are also going to be giving you guys our trading ideas. We are also going to be having sessions relating to trading psychology, risk management plan, building a solution for yourself. We are going to also be having sessions where we speak about your trading skill, your scaling plan, and other exclusive information that can help you grow as an individual. So if you want to be part of this movement, send me a DM right now so that I can sign you up and you can experience nothing but a seamless trading platform from Exness and a seamless trading journey being mentored by me. Other than that, let's get back into this video. Let's check gold. From having a breakdown session with my students, actually, XAU USD. So let's check gold. What has gold been doing? And what are the things that you should anticipate on gold? Like I said, gold, what did it do? It respected this level here. Gold respected this level here. So price respected this level here. And I'm still saying this thing. There's a supply area, there's a demand area here that remains to be untested. So this demand area here, it still remains to be untested till today, right? It still remains to be untested. So now what I want us to do is let's go to an 8-hour time frame. I just want us to search for something, 8-hour, 4-hour. Just gonna look for something within this area here. Let's check 3-hour time frame. So on the 3-hour time frame, we have this here, right? And then let's check a 6-hour actually. And then 9-hour time frame. I'm just gonna look, okay, this is the area that we are going to be using. If not, let's take our fib from our high to our low, right? And then let's call the advanced fib, right? Which means that, okay, this area here will be our area of interest, right? This area here will be our area of interest, right? So we have to change the color of this thing to red, not orange, man. It's red. So this means that, okay, let me just remove this area. So what this means is this. This low here, it can act as what? As our temporary low. This area here can act as our temporary low. If this low is our temporary low, this means that the high here is what? Is our temporary high, meaning that price is ranging in between a high and a low. And if that's the case, this means that, okay, price can easily do what? Price can easily push up to respect this supply area, push down to come and take the demand area, the temporary low out, and then give us that impulsive structure to the upside afterwards. Price can easily give us this impulsive structure to the upside because of, let's be honest, the reason why price came back here, it is because of what? There's a key level here, which is this support level. This support level is the one that drove price up, so that price can come and possibly respect the supply area. The supply area will push price back down to come and respect this demand area. And then we'll then look for buying opportunities inside what? We'll then look for those buying opportunities inside this impulsive structure, using our impulsive structure A setup model, right? So for gold, this is what I have at the moment. For CPI, PPI, and other form of events, we can look for those strong pushes to the upside, a possible rejection here. If not, we are going to create another all-time high, right? But for now, that's what I'm anticipating, right? So which means, if possible, what is it that you're most likely to anticipate at this level here is, let's actually scale down time frames, right? Just want us to scale down time frames. Let's go back to maybe a 6-hour time frame. When you get to a 6-hour time frame, what is it that we can see? Gold is on a bullish structure because of what? There's a demand area that it tapped into here, right? There's a demand area that price tapped into at this level here. I think it is a 4-hour demand. Let's check here. So before you say to me, JPY, you are nothing but a liar, right? There's this 4-hour demand area here that price tapped into. So this demand area, as you can see, it had what? It had a temporary low, right? It had a temporary low at this level here. Price tapped into this demand, and then you started getting those impulsive movement. This resistant brought price back down to a key level, and then we got what? Those impulsive movement to the upside, right? But for last week, man, if you check, price didn't do anything, right? This is the only price action that we got for last week. So I think price is just waiting for that CPI and PPI movement to kick in. But personally, what is it that I'm anticipating on this guy? I'm anticipating something like this on gold, right? This is something that I'm anticipating on gold. So I'm looking for buying opportunities somewhere around this level here. So I'm thinking that if this supply here can do me a favor, if this supply here can do me a favor and push price back down, right? Tap into it, push price back down to this level here, tap into the main supply, and then come down to the main demand area, and then give me that strong impulsive movement to the upside, I'll be more than happy, right? So this is my current view for gold. If it doesn't respect that area and then it goes up to break all these areas here, this means that don't even look for buying opportunities here. When you look for buying opportunities, look for a buying opportunity to push price back up so you can sell somewhere around that area there. Right, because of there'll be what a possible shift of market character, as you can see. This will be your charge or your SMS, whatever that you want to call it, right? And then this area is the one that's gonna push price back up to what do you call this thing? The supply, and then price will then push to the downside, right? It's simple, man. And then moving on, let's go check what maybe US30. Not longer a fan of US30. You know, guys, I was a huge fan of US30, but I just changed, man. I don't know, I changed. So this was our previous analysis on US30, on a 1 week time frame, if I remember properly. No, it wasn't a 1 week. I think it was a 1 day time frame. This was our past US30 setup, right? So we are looking for selling opportunities on US30. I still think that the selling opportunities can still come in, right? We are looking for the selling opportunities on US30, meaning that this level here remains to be our key level, meaning that we are looking for those buying opportunities to this level. And then now we sell and then we buy afterwards. So what does this mean? This means that if you switch back maybe to a 6 hour time frame, right? What are the things that you should pay most of your attention to? Is listen, this area here can become what our temporary high, and then this supply here can be an active supply. So this means that okay, if this supply there becomes an active supply, let's check on a 12-hour time frame, just so you see. Oh, we actually found the supply. We actually found the supply, which means this high here is our temporary high, right? This area here is our temporary high. That's our TH here. If that's the case, then this high here becomes our temporary high, right? And then we are going to look for more selling opportunities. Where are we most likely to sell? Let me just look for an area that we are most likely to sell from. So let's use this resistant level here. So this is going to be our resistant level, which means we are going to look for selling opportunities within this level to bring price back down to the demand. And then you're going to buy from that area going up. And then what is the other thing? Why is price retracing back here? It is because of there's a low break and there's also what a possible key level. If you switch back to possibly a 2 hour time frame, you'll see that okay, there's a demand area here. There's a demand area here. There's a demand area here. So this demand area, it's the one that price is most likely to do what is most likely to respect, right? It's the one that price is most likely to do what to respect. So this is our temporary high being eliminated, and then our supply area price tapping into it, and then this is where we are going to be selling. So if you go to possibly what time frame was that? A 10 hour or 7 hour time frame, a 7 hour time frame, and then we even call our line chart, right? Let's call our line chart. You can see that this is the resistance level here. Sorry about that. This is our resistance level. And then let's go back to the normal one. So we are going to be looking for selling opportunities at that level. And then we are going to be looking for that impulsive move to the that correctional move. This is a correctional move to the downside. And then a tap to the demand is going to be the one that creates the impulsive movement. So this is what we have at the moment, right? As you can see also the break of structure, your shift of market structure also at this level here. And then a tap into that supply area and then a push to the downside to our demand area. So that's what we are currently anticipating on US30. And then moving on, maybe let's check German. What is German doing actually? What is this German guy is doing? Not a fan of him. I've even said this several times. I still I don't want nothing to do with him, man. I genuinely don't want nothing to do with this guy because of I haven't studied him enough, right? I haven't studied him enough, but I have studied him enough to think that he might actually sell to come and take this low out. I think that. I think that's what might happen now. We might sell this guy from this level to bring him down to come and eliminate this low here. Right, which means if you check possibly on maybe a 7 hour time frame, or I don't know, a 12 hour time frame, a 6 hour time frame, 5 hour, then you have to scale down to 3 hour. Yeah, on a 3 hour time frame, you can see that there's what here? There's a supply area here. There's a possible supply area here. So this supply, what is it that we might expect next? This area here. This area, price can drop down to this area, tap into the supply that will be created somewhere here, and then a push to the downside to come and eliminate this low here. So that's what I'm expecting on German 30, if possible. But you can see there'll be a low elimination also. So there'll be our inducement and a possible supply area resting. Just know that there'll be a possible supply area resting somewhere here. That's gonna push price back down. But for now, we are looking for those cells to come and eliminate our high, right? So this is our 2 cent analysis on this guy. Let's go back to our 1 day time frame. This is what we are anticipating on this guy, man. This is what we're anticipating on this guy. So the next week's candle, right? Next week's candle. What is it that I'm anticipating it to do? Let's check. 4 hour. Ish, this is tricky now. This is tricky now. Okay, let's go to maybe 2 hour time frame. So the next week's candle, what I'm expecting it to do is to come and eliminate possibly this high, right? I'm expecting it to possibly come and eliminate this high, tap into the supply, and then push to the downside afterwards. So that's what I'm expecting. Let's just remove this line for now. So that's what I'm expecting from the next week's candle, right? Let's check maybe on a 30 minutes time frame, 20 minutes time frame. And the problem is price has already tapped into the supply area there. Let's check a 40 minutes time frame. And then let's check a 10 minutes. Okay, it has not yet tapped into that area. So this can be our supply area here. This can be considered as our supply area. So which means we're most likely to sell at that level there. Right, we are most likely to sell at that level there. So this is what I'm expecting. Guys, this is a B structure because of we are selling a buying trend. Right, so this is a B pattern. We are selling a buying market. So our target is where? Our target is definitely that low there. So yeah. And then what are we left with? We are left with NAS 100. NAS 100. So NAS 100, guys, I'm always trading. You can see. When was this? 7 August. What day are we on? 12. I'm getting good at this trading thing actually. So here we are looking for buying opportunities, right? From since last week. So we wanted to use this area here to be eliminated so that price can push up, but price didn't actually give us that retracement. So we're also looking for a sell somewhere here. We're looking for a selling opportunity somewhere here. If you check, if you go to maybe a 6 hour time frame, you'll see that that sell was there, right? Which is this one here. This sell was here, but the problem with it was the only thing it did was it brought price back inside to a new point of interest, and then it then rallied up to the upside. So I'm just anticipating that this supply area can just give us a little bit of retracement, man. A little bit of a retracement, maybe to a possible demand area somewhere here, and then that impulsive structure to the upside. If not, we get eliminated, and then we get that push back inside. Right? We're gonna get that push back inside. But I haven't seen this guy giving us like a retracement, right? You can see here that there was what a major retracement and then a major impulse. He doesn't give you a retracement after that exactly. He can just keep on pushing up and up and up and up and up and up and up. But yeah, from me, I think that's about it, right? I don't have a proper direction for USD NAS 100 at the moment, right? I'm not gonna say that I do have a direction for it. I don't have a direction for it because of it's at the premium and there's a supply area here. So we'll have to see what the supply area has to do. If it pushes price back down, this means that, okay, that's the area that is most likely to be targeted. And then this is going to be our point of interest, meaning that we would want to buy at this level here, pushing up with price to the upside, right? So this is what I'm anticipating on this guy. And then other than that, I'm wishing you guys nothing but a profitable trading journey. And do not forget that we are currently doing a giveaway, right? A giveaway. We are doing a giveaway. So create your Xnet trading account, trade gold, and get rewarded for trading, man. Right? You get things like your laptop, get things like your iPad, giving out phones, giving out all types of devices, man, that can help you to ease up your life, right? But other than that, I'm wishing you guys nothing but a profitable trading journey and happy trading.